Hello and welcome to today's edition of Cafe Diversity. As always, I'm your host, Sarah Nada. Today's show has been brought to you by WCG-TV and Westman Immigrant Services. I've got two super special guests with me tonight. If you could just introduce yourselves, let us know your names and where you're from.
Okay, so my name is Manuel Pineda.
Okay.
I am from El Salvador.
Okay, and?
My name is Erich Stumme and I'm from Germany.
Oh, Germany. Okay, great. So you're both here to talk to us about a really important program through Westman Immigrant Services. It's the Settlement Partnership Program, yes?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. Before we get started on talking about that, why don't you just give us a little bit of background as to why you came to super teeny tiny Brandon and the wonderful province of Manitoba. So Manuel, why don't we start with you?
Okay, in my country there is a program for the government.
Okay.
They work with another countries to looking for opportunities to job for people from my country. So I applied for that, and that was Maple Leaf, who went to my country, and they contract me, and they bring to me here in Brandon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really. Honestly, I never hear about Brandon.
Neither have I, and I'm from Canada.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. I hear something about Winnipeg.
Oh,
so when they say, "Oh, it's near to Winnipeg," okay. That's good. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So are you still working at Maple Leaf then?
Yes.
And how long have you been there?
In Maple Leaf, 2 years and a half.
Oh, 2.5 years. Ooh. Congratulations on your anniversary. That's very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And what brought you to Brandon?
I was a member of the German Armed Forces and so posted in Shiloh from 1986 to 1990.
Oh, Shiloh, an even smaller town than Brandon.
Even smaller. And there I met my wife.
Oh.
So after we got married and I was posted back to Germany, we went to Germany. She stayed with me in Germany for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Till I retired. And in 2005 we came back and be closer to family over here.
Okay, all right. So is your wife's Canadian then?
Yes, my wife is Canadian.
Okay, very interesting. I didn't know that. It's exciting.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. So the Settlement Partnership Program, what is that program? What is it that you do? Who would like to explain that?
Maybe not from my side.
Okay.
It's to help newcomers to find their way into Brandon and a little bit about the lifestyle. Sometimes when you get in something, it might be pretty difficult even with small things to recognize, to know how to, what not to, for example. And it makes it a little bit easier. It's not so overwhelming if you have somebody who simply could help you a little bit with these things.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, Erich, I believe you're the volunteer for the program.
Yeah.
What made you decide to join this program?
Okay, I started last year as an interpreter.
Oh, okay.
And if you're once in the system, it's really easy to be volunteered to other things.
Okay.
So that's how I got into it.
Okay.
And I have to say, I really like it, yes.
Okay, that's great. And Manuel, how did you hear about it?
Well, I am the victim here.
You're the victim?
Yeah. No, well, so you know, Maple Leaf is a place where it's too noise, so I can practice my English. So when I went to the Westman Immigrant, they talk about this program, and I say, oh, I'm interested in that because I can't practice my English too much. So they explain me how is the program, and just need wait for a little more than 1 month, more or less, and they say, okay, we have your volunteer.
Oh,
and they explain us how is the program. So we meet once time per week.
Okay.
1 to 2 hours every week, and we talk.
Okay,
Yeah,
you guys just talk.
Yeah.
Sounds like the best job ever.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you guys meet to talk, where do you meet? Do you meet at each other's houses? Do you do something different each time? How does that work?
normally we don't meet at our houses. Normally we start somewhere, public places, or we went in a mall,
Okay.
we went to a museum.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we talk about what to do next, basically, find different places.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then talk whatever comes up right now, what's going on. Already learned a lot about his country.
Yeah. And I'm for his country, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So there's, it's really a good conversation, and
Yeah.
it's really easygoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, relax, not like you have all these topics that you must talk about. It's just whatever you feel
Yeah.
like discussing. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So when you are, when you're sitting and you're talking and you're just sort of trying to figure out what to talk about, do you ever find that difficult? Is it easy for the two of you to pick a topic and
I
talk
feel
about
that
something?
it's easy because, well, maybe it depends how you match with the other person who you talk. So I feel easy when we are talking and we start something about our family, and then we will move on another topic, and then I feel easy. I don't know.
It is, I think he's right. It's if you have a person that you match a little bit, it could be more difficult maybe with another person, and you have to find a different way to do it. But for us, it was really easy from the beginning on.
Oh, that's good.
It was really no problem at all. And the conversation just goes on from one topic to the next. So
Okay.
We don't have any plans or any.
Yeah, no list or anything.
Now this. It's not like that. It's most a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you two been meeting for?
that's our fourth time.
Fourth time.
Yeah.
Oh, so only
Yeah.
1 month then, if you
1
meet
month,
once a week.
Yeah, 1 month. Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary on your 1 month. Very good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so 1 month, it's not a lot of time, but it's still a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
To learn different things. So, Manuel, do you think that this program has helped you learn a lot about Brandon and how it works?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it's very interesting. And, part of the program is as well maybe know how is the culture from Canadian people.
Right.
Because we came here and almost we are together, but Latin people, for example, in my case, I'm going to house for my friend. They are Latin people.
So they will give you their Latin interpretation, right?
Yeah. So sometimes I know how is the life for Canadian people. So
Right.
that is a part of that I am interested as well.
Yeah, and you can't really learn that from a textbook, right? So even if you take classes and things like that, it's easier to learn a culture, I find, when you actually talk to people from that culture.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's exciting. So, Manuel, what's one thing that you've learned that you had no idea before you started talking with Erich? Can you think of anything?
Yeah. Well.
I
put you on the spot now.
I think that's
So let me see. Maybe, yeah. So maybe he loved the train.
Motor trains.
Motor trains.
Okay.
Yes, and I never seen one in real life. Only in
Okay.
the movies or on TV, right? But now he
you
showed
showed-
me.
okay.
Yeah.
You might start a hobby or something.
Yeah.
There you go. You can have a little club, right?
Yeah.
The model train club
You
with
do,
Brandon.
you do.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, you do? See?
Yeah.
You can join it now.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, but that is very interesting.
Okay, so you're both from two very different backgrounds, right? So you're European, right, from Germany, and you're Latin American, El Salvador. Has that ever, and you've only met 4 times, but has that ever been a problem, do you think, the different cultural perspective, or you appreciate that you see things differently?
I think it makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we are not so far really apart from in our ways, and no,
Right.
I think it's makes it interesting, and no, there's wouldn't say any problems or any difficulties to overcome, or no, that's not.
Yeah, no.
That's good. Okay. So Erich, what's one thing you have learned from Manuel? Now your turn to be on the spot.
Again, now I am on the spot. It is, I think, a little bit easygoing.
Yeah.
In Germany, we are a little bit more like, we are square heads. And so the easygoing, I think, is something that
Okay.
you noticed, and it works very well.
There you go. So Manuel's taught you the Latin American way of just relax. It'll be okay. I appreciate that myself as well. I know quite a few people from Latin America, and they're always just like, oh, it's all right. It will get done.
Yeah.
It will get done on time. Don't stress. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, oh, okay. Appreciate that.
Yep.
All right. So what are your reasons for staying in Brandon? So I know you work for Maple Leaf.
Yeah.
You're a permanent resident.
Yes.
And I'm not sure, Erich, are you a permanent resident still?
permanent resident.
So I mean, you could leave Maple Leaf if you wanted to. You could go do something else. But what makes you stay here in Brandon, Manuel?
Well, I really like this city. Is well, my country is. If I compare with my country, here is very safe place, very quiet. I have a daughter.
Okay.
Right now she's 3 years old.
Aw.
So I would like to. She grew up in an environment like this.
Yeah.
This city. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is your daughter and your wife, are they here in Canada? Or?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. They here in. They came in January. So
Oh.
yeah. In the middle
That's
of
exciting.
the winter.
Yeah, the freezing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
Was a little
better.
bit shocking, but
It's better to get it out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Canada weather. This is what it's like. Here's your snowsuit.
Yeah.
Have a scarf. You'll need this inside as well.
yeah.
That's good.
But
Okay.
but it's like my wife said that this is beautiful here.
Oh, that's
she
good.
liked as well, and my daughter enjoyed the snow. Yeah. And every day that we go out,
Yeah.
she get a little bit snow and for me.
Yes,
And she really
snowballs.
enjoyed it, yeah.
The wonderful Canadian pastime. I mean, we train our children young, right? They know how to defend themselves.
Yeah.
The cold wilderness.
Yes. Yeah, but she enjoyed really.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is your wife working, or she's just at home right now?
Right now he's in home, only studying English.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now your English is very good.
Well,
It is. It is.
I'm going
Yeah.
because when I came, maybe I have a level 4.
Really?
Level 4.
Really,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed then.
In 2 years, I'm better. But I think I need more.
Well, it can never hurt to have more practice, right? Which is why
Always need more.
we have this program, which is perfect. Good. Now, I'll ask you a question, Manuel, that I love to ask all of my students when I teach. Do you speak English at home with your wife?
No.
No. If you are sitting with your friends and you know they speak English, will you speak Spanish or will you speak English?
Well, with my friends?
Yes.
Sometimes we're trying to practice, but in the
Oh.
middle time, we started to speak Spanish.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we started to speak English,
Yeah.
and then we going.
And then you
And
fall back
suddenly-
into Spanish? Yeah.
We speak Spanish. Oh, yeah.
Well, at least you try. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, are there a lot of people from El Salvador here?
Well,
In Brandon?
we are about, I think, I'm not sure, but about 2,000 people. I think.
That is
I'm
a
not
lot of
sure.
people.
I hear something
Roughly,
like that.
yeah.
But
that's good.
it's kind of, it's good, I think.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Erich, now I'm going to pick on you.
Yeah.
So, you're from wonderful Germany and you've been here for quite a long period of time. What makes you stay in Brandon?
It's family.
Yeah.
We have a big family around here, and that's the main reason for it.
Okay.
So I like it here too, and it's sometimes a little different. I come from a very hilly area, always have to be in mountains. It's a little bit too flat here. But otherwise, no, it's like I said, that is family first, and that's the reason.
Okay. Now, I don't know this. I don't know if you know it either. Are there a lot of people from Germany here in Brandon?
I think it's difficult to say. I think the Germans are not sticking together so much as many others.
Okay.
And we don't have really much contact to each other, so I really
Okay.
couldn't say
Oh, okay.
how many really are around. You always hear, a lot of Germans stayed from childhood, but when you really look to numbers, I think it's not really this big.
Yeah. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of contact then with other people from Germany, does that ever make you feel lonely? You're the
No.
No?
No.
That's good. That's good. I know that's worrisome for some people, right? When they move to a new place, and even though you were here and you left and then you came back, it's still, if you're all by yourself almost, it can be a little sad. But I'm glad that you're not lonely. It's good.
No.
Now, do you speak English or German at home?
We speak English, only English.
It's good.
But because his wife is Canadian, right? He
Still?
speaks English.
But also in Germany we spoke English.
Oh, really?
And my wife can speak German.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, she learned it there.
Yeah. And you said that you lived in Germany with your wife for 15 years?
15 years, yeah.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, she did her own training and everything there, so.
Wow. All right. That's exciting. I only speak English. I don't know anything. I know a little bit of Spanish. I can really say
Hola.
no habla español. Means I don't speak Spanish. And
Yeah, only that.
Inglés solamente por favor. Only
That word in Spanish. Nothing more. Yeah.
German, I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. You'll have to teach me
Neither
sometime.
hola. Neither hi.
Yeah. All right. So we know a little bit about your home communities here in Brandon, and do you find? I find with some people who are new to Canada or new to Brandon, they miss the kind of food that they used to eat when they're back home. Food is a big comfort for humans, right? It's like, oh, I miss my grandmother, so I'll eat certain food. Now, do you find it easy or difficult to find the supplies to make your food here?
Well, for me, I feel that it's easier because here is three stores that they sell food from my country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or supply for cooking here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not I don't miss a lot. Well, something. Yeah, definitely yes. But we can find some food from my country here.
Oh, that's good. So now that your wife is here, does she do all the cooking?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're eating better now?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good. Okay, and Erich, what about you?
It's not really difficult. There's sometimes little things or a little variety that is not exact, but normally it's not difficult to get what you need to make typical German food or something. No, it's not really.
That's good. That's good. I know some people when they are looking for like certain fruits or vegetables that don't grow here in Canada, and then you can't, Superstore doesn't have it, and it costs $5 million to import it, so then they start to miss it a lot. So I always wonder that. When I moved away from home, my grandmother, I am half Indian, so my grandmother makes curry, and she makes all that sort of rice, so I miss those foods, and I don't know how to make it. And I try to make it myself, but it never tastes the same, right? So I can sympathize a little bit on not being able to get the food that you really want. All right, so what are some things that you guys do for fun here in Brandon? So you've got your settlement partnership that you have your weekly chit-chats. Do you ever learn of any new fun activities, of things that you can go do with your families through that?
Well, the last week we shared with our family, right? We went to the Museum of Aviation.
Okay,
here
cool.
in the airport,
All right.
And so I like go to museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that for him as well. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
And
So that we are doing together, but in my case, I like go to fishing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and camping.
Oh.
Yeah, I never did that in my country.
Oh, no, you'll do that lots in Canada. It's our staple.
Yeah. But this is really good. I enjoy it.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you, Erich? Have
you heard about my hobby? When it comes about trains.
Your model trains, it's all you need?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big part, but I also volunteer quite a bit in different things, and that's what I like too. It's a variety of things to do.
That's good.
And go fishing too sometimes. And
Well, you know, Erich has lived here for longer than you have, so he might know some good fishing spots that
maybe.
he can help you get connected with, right? The weather's not warm enough yet.
Yeah.
So when we get warm and the snow actually stays away, then you can start talking about like normal fishing and camping.
When you don't have to put holes in the ice.
Yeah, no ice fishing, that's okay.
Yeah, but when it's warm, right?
Yeah, warm. It does happen, I promise. It does. I know.
My wife wants to know when.
Probably.
Because she said, "Oh, you are telling me every day. Oh, the summer is coming, but I never see. I never see that."
There's 1 week in August, and after that, maybe not so much. Erich can agree with me on this, right? It's like maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky.
That's why the year is so short.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
exactly.
wait 4 months till the winter is over, when a third of a year is over.
Yeah.
Okay. If there was something you could have in Brandon that would make it feel even more like home. So I mean, we can't bring El Salvador here. It's small. We could try, but I'm pretty sure it's stuck where it is. And Germany is pretty big, and I don't know if we could bring it over the ocean to bring it here. But if there was something that would make Brandon feel more comfortable and more at home for you, what do you think that would be?
Well, it's like the same that you said. The food is maybe a restaurant from my country.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, my dream someday I will put something like that.
Hey, why not?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but really, maybe one restaurant with
Would help?
Salvadoran food, yeah.
Okay, good, all right. Erich, what about
For me,
you?
it's really difficult to say what to lots of hiking trails.
Yeah, you're in the wrong province for that.
A lot of space, but
So we just need to build you a mountain.
yeah.
And then you'll feel better. Okay, I like that. It's very, you know, it would create jobs, it would stimulate the economy, right?
Yeah.
We're building a mountain.
Yeah.
It's good forward thinking, I like it. All right, now, what is your least favorite thing about living in Brandon? Thing you don't like?
The weather.
The weather, yeah. That's usually the response I get, both of you.
Definitely, yeah.
Is it warmer in Germany than it is here?
Yeah, the last time we had 30 below was 1962.
Okay, so it is much warmer in Germany than it is here. Perfect. All right. So would you recommend living in Brandon to people that you know?
Yeah, definitely, yes.
Yeah?
This is a city who is growing right now. This is develop a lot of work, a lot of job here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very nice.
Okay. And you,
Yeah,
Eric?
Brandon has a lot. It's up to you yourself what you make out of it at the end. But everything is here what you would like and need. And
Okay, good. All right, and then about the settlement partnership program. So you guys seem like you're a really good match. You really do. I can tell that you get along. And you seem to be having lots of fun, which is very important, right? We all work hard and we need that time to relax and learn. Learning is more fun when you don't realize you're learning, right? So would you recommend the settlement partnership program to other people?
Yes, definitely, yes.
Yeah?
Mostly it's for practice.
Yeah.
That is important, practice.
Yes. Practicing the English.
In English, yeah.
No habla español.
No.
Inglés solamente.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
something went wrong if I started speaking Spanish now.
Hey, next thing I'll see you again, you'll speak Spanish and you'll speak German, and it'll be a happy, interesting thing. All right, and Erich, for you, being the volunteer and being the partner for this, you think it's good?
I think it's a good idea. Like I say, I'm pretty new in this. But I think it's a very good idea. And like I said, whenever you go and you notice yourself and you start a new job or something, everything is overwhelming.
Yeah, you have to
and
learn.
it takes a short time when you notice, okay, I can do it. And if you get a little bit help with this, it makes it a lot easier.
All right, good.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Is there anything you gentlemen would like to add?
No.
No?
Only say thank you for inviting us.
Well, thank you for coming. It was really fun to have you here. I don't think I've laughed this much in a long time.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Thanks very much for coming.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's been our show for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, today's show has been brought to you by WCG TV and Westman Immigrant Services. Thank you very much and have a good day.